John. Welcome, Denise. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Mariska. Hi, Michelle. Welcome, Tish and Jonathan. And hi, April. Hi, Pizzazz. Welcome, Lynn. Hi, Jean. Hi, Rachel D. Hi, Carol Red Hatter. Hi, JB. Hi, Emmy. Welcome, Paula. Hi, Catherine. Welcome, Sharon B. Hello, Virginia. Hi, Christina. Hi, Jan. Hello, Heidi. Hi, Joy. Hi, Roger. Hi, Terry. Welcome, Celine. Welcome, Toria. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sho. Hi, Brenda. Bonjour, Tahi. Hello, Ani. Hello, Elizabeth and or Sarah and kids. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Heather. Welcome, Anna. Hi, Julie. Welcome, Deborah. Hi, Faith. Hi, Catherine M. Hi, Kate. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Faith. Hi, Barry. Hi, Essex Babs. Hi, Katerina. Hi, Joy. Hi, Graziella. Hi, Sherilyn. Hello, Julie. Hi, Steve. Hi, Christina H. Hi, Mia. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Mary S. Hi, Mary T. Hello, Marty. Welcome, Katarina. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Winter Wonderland London Christmas tour today. I'm so happy to have you all here. My name is Kelsey. For those of you who don't know me, I am originally from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago. Hi, John. Hi, Mo. Hi, Michelle and Steve. And my husband and I moved to Valencia, Spain in February, and we're loving it. It's beautiful. The cold has messed with my microphone, so I did have to put that back in my bag. So do keep me posted if there are ever audio issues today. Hi, Jan L. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Marietta. So, and then in terms of using the platform, you can see all the comments popping up there. That's how you let me know we can't see you, we can't hear you. What's that cool thing behind you? You also have the location button, which is on today. Yay! It's working. I'm so happy. Here are some maps, and here is the flag for all of you. You all know I like my pictures, and also some fun graphics as well. And then feel free to take advantage of the postcard option. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually inside right now. I'm starting it by the fire, basically. And I did have to save my gimbal for when we get back outside. So we'll just be gimbal-less for about 30 seconds while I show you one of the little huts that we have here. Isn't this cute? So this is the Winter Wonderland. It is the biggest Christmas festival in London. So just some background for you. We are in the UK, so it's made up of 4 parts. We have England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. We do have a constitutional monarchy here, so we did have Queen Elizabeth up until September 8th in 2022, and then Charles then became king. So you are now updated on the current news and the location. So let's pop on outside. I know, doesn't it look so cozy? Yes, this time of winter it is a little bit chilly. It is just after 1:45 in the afternoon. It is quite cold. It's about 38 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. A little bit chilly to say the least. So after going to many, many Christmas markets this past week, I was surprised, and I do wonder your thoughts as well, on how much of a theme park this seemed to be rather than a Christmas market. So There we go. Just turning you up a little bit. There we go. So let me put you on my gimbal, but this is just a tiny, tiny part of the park. And I know, Catherine, isn't that crazy? And I just read your comment over again. Someone had said they avoided Winter Wonderland like the plague, which I do understand. All right, just a little bit of bumpy while I put you on the gimbal. Sorry. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. And we are back. Yeah, I don't blame you for avoiding it like the plague, for lack of a better word. It's a little bit intense right now. So Christmas markets normally are free, and last year, Winter Wonderland started charging for to come into the park. So this year, I had to pay about £10 to get in, and that is not including all of the rides and the food. And now, mind you, it is basically a huge theme park, so it is quite something. It is a lot of fun to be at, and like the the drinks and the stalls are, oh goodness, are interesting in themselves. So here you can see it says mulled wine and hot chocolate. So let me actually show you what is behind me right now that's making a lot of noise. It is a dragon that spits if you are in front of it. And I only found this out because luckily it was not me, but the gal in front of me got spit on, and I don't know if it's warm water or cold water, but I have to say I hope it's warm because that's a little dangerous currently. Very interesting. I know. Quite something. And then here, this is more of the adult area. As you can see, it says in big, bright letters, bar. So let me give you a little bit of background. But first, let's move away from all the noise because wow. And then you can see there is also a Ferris wheel, which is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Here is the sort of scary ride of the Winter Wonderland Park. Okay, we're gonna move through this quite quickly now, but just so you know, sort of what the other options are in addition to all of the beautiful Christmas things. Isn't that interesting? Hi Janet, hi John, hi Mag, hi Chandra, welcome. And here is a skeleton dressed as Santa playing a violin. Oh, wow. Halloween leftovers. No kidding. It is like Halloween. So let me tell you some fun facts about London in general, and then we will move on to Christmas in London. But so in London, yes, there are quite a few tea houses. In fact, over 50% of the restaurants here do offer some type of afternoon tea. And Londoners will drink, or British folks rather, will drink roughly 165 million cups of tea every single day. So in case you are a tea fan, you are definitely not alone here. There are also more than 8 million people who speak in different languages here. It is estimated that roughly 300 languages are spoken throughout the city. The first postage stamp was created here, designed in May 1840, featuring Queen Victoria. And actually, for the Royals tour later today, it starts in about 2 hours. We're going to go to the palace that Queen Victoria got married in. Will be very beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mariska. Hi, Jordanka. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Virginia. All right, that's a little bit easier. You can hear the Christmas music playing. So, has anyone been to London? For all of you Londoners, do let me know your favorite part of London. But in terms of Christmas traditions, this is our Christmas market tour after all. So, Christmas poppers. And again, I am not British. So for those folks who are from here, if you have an addition or a correction, feel free to add your thoughts. But here is what I have learned this week. So Christmas poppers are quite a thing here. It seems like sometimes you might only see them in movies, but they do seem to be fun for the whole family. There are these little, you have little terrible jokes on them when you open them. You open them during Christmas dinner, little crackers. Oh, how funny. So for those of you who have used these or have opened these, what do you put inside them? From what I understand, they are usually popped during Christmas dinner, and it sort of helps people get into the spirit of Christmas. The Queen also used to give a speech. So every year, millions of British citizens would tune in and watch the Queen speak to the entire country. And she would wish them a happy Christmas. And the Queen's grandfather the King's grandfather delivered the first Christmas speech in 1932, which was broadcast live over the radio. And his son, Edward VI, confirmed it as a tradition while boosting morale during World War II. So you are also welcome to partake in this tradition if you are here on Christmas Day. 3 p.m. Christmas Day King speech. Thank you, Essex Bath. Oh, and I saw somebody say that the the crackers come already filled. Oh, cool. They come stuffed with a paper hat and a tiny toy and bad jokes. Adrian, that sounds fantastic. I want to take part in this tradition. There are also holiday specials. So we all enjoy a good Hallmark movie, right? But the UK often launches the favorite Christmas shows on Christmas Day, as well as popular shows in general. So they don't have to be Christmas related. So oftentimes shows that take a break in October, early November, will then resume solely for Christmas Day, for a Christmas episode in what is often called the longest and most high caliber episode of the season. Doctor Who and Downton Abbey were famous for doing this, and it's now other shows have started picking this up as well. So for those of you who celebrate Christmas, what do you normally eat on Christmas Day? Because for those in the States, I can tell you a British Christmas dinner will look an awful lot like your USA Thanksgiving feast. Um, Turkey is served. Brussels sprouts are served. Mashed potatoes, often cranberries. So, of course, this isn't in every household, but the similarities to the U.S. Thanksgiving meal and the UK Christmas meal are often quite shocking to the American expats who are just trying to get over their fill of turkey after the Thanksgiving holiday. Ooh, pigs in a blanket. That sounds good. We eat fish, turkey, chicken, potato, turkey dinner growing up, duck. Oh, delicious. I know I always have fans of the merry-go-round, so let me go ahead and show you. So yes, often from what I have seen, often roast beef or ham might make an appearance, but for the most part, the star of the show is a Christmas turkey dinner, and with all the trimmings, so stuffing, cranberry sauce, Brussels sprouts. It does seem like a repeat of Thanksgiving, Michelle. Yeah, for those of you who are from the States anyway, I think that's kind of funny. So there's also the Yule log, which when I was growing up, my parents and I would turn on the TV of um, a video of a Yule log burning, playing Christmas music, and then we'd all set out the Christmas presents, and it was all very fun and festive. And here there is a Yule log. So historians debate where precisely the Yule log custom originated, but it is definitely part of British culture. So traditionally, the Yule log is kept burning throughout the 12th night of Christmas, and it was said that you have good luck all year if you helped drag the decorated log from the forest into your home. So there aren't too many folks that still drag trees through the streets of London, but there are still plenty of people who will indulge on Yule log cakes. So that is what I have posted in the picture for you there. I tried to find a Yule log cake here, but I was unsuccessful. Alas. Oh, speaking of the word or the addition unsuccessful. So William Shakespeare, as you all know, is an English playwright and a poet and, of course, an actor as well. And he created over 5,000 words for the English dictionary. And many of those, so about 300 of those, include the prefix un, because apparently he liked it ever so much that some of the words he came up with included un, such as unaware, uncomfortable from Romeo and Juliet, undress from Taming of the Shrew. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Unearthly and unreal from Macbeth. Isn't that interesting? Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Lynn P. Hi, Joyce. Yes, now we have seen the carousel, Adrian. I know, aren't they beautiful? But yeah, the addition of the prefix un, that for the most of the words that we use in the English language today with un were added by Shakespeare. Isn't that fascinating? So, let me take you to the Little Santa's Workshop. That's okay, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Scott B, for your support. Much appreciated, everyone. So you can see the line here filling up. People do they do enjoy Santa here ever so much. So some English Christmas traditions for you. Well, first let me tell you the history of British Christmas celebrations. It is quite hard to imagine Christmas without a Christmas tree. And we can thank Prince Albert for this. He was the beloved husband of Queen Victoria. And in 1848, thank you, Faye. In 1848, a magazine, a magazine published a drawing of the Queen, Prince Albert, and their children celebrating around a decorated Christmas tree. Oh, thank you, Pizzazz. Let me actually show you. There are quite a few Christmas trees around here. And this one, of course, has Santa Land on it, but still cute nonetheless. So the prince's sort of homeland tradition quickly caught on with the British people, and soon most families had a tree decorated with candles, treats, fruits, and other tiny gifts. It wasn't merely the giant fluorescent cone that you see now in most people's homes. But as the century wore on, the Christmas holiday became a time for gift giving, for gift receiving, and of course a special time for children. So the gifts got bigger. They became store-bought presents instead of homemade gifts. And the small gifts and trinkets that would be on the Christmas trees from the 19th century were replaced by large, colorful, wrapped packages underneath the tree, because the packages eventually got too big to place on the tree itself. And sidebar, all of the hilarious pictures and memes of cats ruining people's Christmas trees are coming out now, and I am fully living for this. I have two horrible, horrible misbehaving cats, and they will break anything that they possibly can. So I fully understand anyone who has had their Christmas tree injured by a fluffy animal. So yes, today the tradition of the Christmas tree is celebrated in grand style in London's Trafalgar Square, and since 1947 there was a Christmas tree that had been given to London from the people of Norway during World War II. And they have now continued that tradition every year. So every year people wait for the Norway tree to come on down and grace us at Trafalgar Square. Isn't that funny? So also, oh yes, someone earlier had said Father Christmas. So Father Christmas was the traditional figure of the British Christmas holiday. He was a man dressed in, what color do we normally see Santa? Red, right? But traditionally, he was dressed in green. And he represented the return of spring, hence the green, and would often travel from house to house, feasting with families along the way. In Victorian times, the Father Christmas's robes changed from green to red, but many folks still have Father Christmas to look forward to instead of the North American preference for Santa Claus. Very interesting. So here is Santa's workshop here, but also in the States we often say workshop, but here I have heard people saying grotto rather than workshop. Oh, thank you, Adrian, which I also find very interesting. The big department stores here often host a Christmas grotto every year, and you can see Santa in multiple different places. He's a fast guy, or excuse me, Father Christmas in multiple different places throughout the city, including Kew Gardens, the London Zoo, multiple different shopping centers. So it is a very good time. Okay, let's go a little bit this way. Okay, time to see some food. As you all know, I like food. Oh, yes, thank you, everyone. So, yes, we are in London today. We are in Winter Wonderland, which is the biggest Christmas market in London. And I have to say, from an outsider's perspective, it looks more like a theme park than a Christmas market. But I have found some of the fun Christmassy things for us. I have to say that about half the stalls are, probably 3/4 of the stalls are more about selling cute little stuffed animals rather than Christmas, which I do understand. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I do understand commercialism and gotta make money, of course, but it's almost a challenge to find Christmas things here at the Christmas market. So, as you all know, I do like my food everywhere we go, and Christmas dinner here in Britain, although they do have the bratwursts that we have been seeing in Austria and Germany here, the traditional food is, as we talked about, roasted potatoes, gravy, veggies, stuffing, and turkey. Isn't it a theme park just decorated for Christmas? You know, Catherine, it does seem like that, doesn't it? Here are some of the bratwursts, which do look ever so delicious. Yes, I'll have one of everything, please. Thank you. Don't those look yummy? Last time I went, there were lots of wooden showers selling traditional Christmas gifts and ornaments. Don't worry, JB. We're making our way there. I just couldn't skip the sausages. The bratwursten. Okay. Here are a couple of the little traditional huts. These are selling warm clothes because it feels like you're in a wind tunnel as soon as you enter. So everybody immediately runs and gets a hat because it's so freezing here. I know, Catherine, isn't it? Cotton candy. You know, Carol Sue, I haven't seen any, but thank you, Terry, but if we find some, I will for sure show us. So the way that I got here today was through the underground. Has anyone been on the tube? The London Underground tube? Mind the gap, as they say. So I have some fun facts for you about the tube. I hope you don't mind. The tube has been getting folks around here in London since 1863, and it actually has some very interesting stories for us. So, as you all know, I am not British, so if I mispronounce some of these stations, I do apologize. Here's an easy one, though. The Liverpool Street Station. It was built upon an ancient burial site. And in 2015, archaeologists unearthed how many skeletons do you think they found? What would be a good guess? How many do you think they found underneath as archaeologists were bopping around? All right, we've got 274. We've got 600. I had guessed 3 or 4 when I was initially reading this. 10,000. Here is a map of the tube, by the way, in case you would like to see which stations we're talking about. Too many, 100,000. So you are actually very close. The archaeologists unearthed 3,000 skeletons. It is one of the most haunted tube stations. I know, isn't that insane? So yes, I thought you all might appreciate those that interesting statistic, but I thought of that because I knew that this ornament was over here, and yeah, that's a lot of skeletons, no kidding. So also, the Aldgate station is built above a huge plague pit that held over 1,000 bodies. And yeah, people who didn't pay their fares. It does seem like that. That one also, the Aldgate station, is the dirtiest station. And it's so dirty on the Northern Line. It's so dirty that it is said to be the equivalent of smoking a cigarette if you spend 20 minutes on the Northern Line. So the ornaments I'm showing you are 14 pounds. Here, let me show you. Yes, so do be aware on the Northern Line that a mask might be good for multiple reasons. Also, the first underground had no windows, and the carriages were often nicknamed padded cells. One of the voices you might have heard warning you to please mind the gap is from up north, despite the proper English accent. And actually, there's a really cute story. Which station? It's the Embankment station. It's the last place you can hear the original guy who said, mind the gap. His name was Oswald Lawrence. And after he died just a few years ago, his wife would come to the station every day to hear his voice. Oh, isn't that so sweet? I think that's so cute. So when they eventually updated the voice to be more of an automatic sound, I know the people found out that she had done this, that she had been going to the station, and she was just devastated when she couldn't hear her husband's voice anymore. So thank you, Ray. So the folks that minded that station, they changed the voice back to Oswald Lawrence, her husband. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, Okay, Kelsey, you can't cry at a Christmas market. It's not tradition. So, also some more fun facts for you. About 60% of the tube that is supposed to be part of the underground is actually overground. And there are about 49 ghost stations. There are 49 ghost stations that aren't used anymore. Isn't that amazing? So those are some of the more haunted ones. And yes, the Victoria line also, for you Londoners, you might appreciate this. The Victoria line was going to be called the Viking line. I really wish we had actually chosen that, because how delightful would that be? And the Jubilee line was supposed to be called the Fleet line. And then also, speaking of commercialism, the Underground tried to introduce a perfume that was basically a mixture of all of the people on the train together, with all of the different perfumes and colognes. Well, following a 2-hour trial, people hated it and they stopped it the next day. Is that not hysterical? Oh, it gives me such giggles. I know. That's so funny. Oh, here. This is something I always enjoy doing with things like postcards and magnets. You take a picture with here we go, with the postcard or the magnet, with the background being the thing that is on that postcard or magnet. Isn't that fun? Oh, Joyce, I'm an ornament keeper too. Oh, and I am just devastated. The ornament that I got in Bratislava, which I was sure was plastic, shattered in my bag. Ugh, just kill me now. I was so sad. I opened my bag and went, no. So, alas, I guess we'll just all have to go back to Bratislava. What do you think? I think that would be fun. I know. So these are some of the handmade leather-bound journals. I think these are amazing. It looks like the tiny ones are anywhere between 15 to 20, or you can get 2 for a deal. But then the bigger ones here look to be about 35. Aren't those just stunning? I wonder if they have a website. Usually I try to give you guys the website or the an email or whatnot. Oh, also just a couple more tidbit facts for you. Every week, the underground escalators travel the equivalent distance of twice around the world. Isn't that hilarious? The first escalator was installed in Earl's Court in 1911, and they did try a spiral escalator at Holloway Road, but abandoned the idea fairly quickly. And the longest escalator on the tube is at the Angel station. It is a 60-meter or 180-foot ride from end to end. Oh, and also 3 babies have been born on the tube. 3! Yes. So it was rumored that the very first baby that was born on the tube was called Thelma Ursula Beatrice Eleanor, or with the initials TUBE for tube. Oh, thank you, John. I'm sorry. But it turns out that was a big fat lie, and her name was Marie Cordery. But oh well. Okay, wait, someone had asked me, Lynn had asked me, oh, that is me, Chocolate World, got to sample something there. Oh, Chocolate World. I know, I want everything. I do have to say, I am a little bit surprised at how expensive these things are. For example, in Austria, a small cup of strawberries like this were about €5 to €6. Here they're £9, which is almost 2.5 times the price. I know. Do babies get free rides for life if they're born on the tube? I don't think so, Graciela, but how cool would that be, right? Like, oh no, I was born here. This is my homeland. Oh, and also Jerry Springer, the American talk show host, he was born at the East Finchley station where his mom was taking shelter during World War II. Isn't that interesting? But yes, so these are some of the beautiful gift tents that I found. Aren't they beautiful here? And you can see the birds and the owls, little Christmas trees. Does this stall have a website? Okay, let me see. Hi, do you have a website? Do you have an email or a Facebook or some way to contact you guys? So I'm on a live streaming tour, and you have 104 people who want to know how to order your things.
So we're just called Angel Markets.
Okay.
So, but we're mostly just here at Christmas time. So throughout the year, there's not really much way to.
Okay, so we have to come here to get all the pretty things. Darn. Okay, well, this is the name. Angel's Christmas Market. All right, thank you very much. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, look at the little owls. Oh, how cute are those? Yes, I'll have one of everything. Oh, and here are the little pigs. Oh, I think we saw these in Salzburg too. Do you all remember this? They were about a quarter of the price in Salzburg, but that's okay. Oh, and look at these. Those are beautiful. Yeah, because on the back you can see the original bark is on the front, and then the inside is more of the shaved wood. That's beautiful. Wow. Oh, and here are some more Christmas ornaments for us. Aren't these so stunning? These are the ones that you can write your family's name on them. So if you have a very large family, you can use these the little stocking ones. If you have only a couple names, or if you want to write a specific message, you can use these. Yes, Justina, we are in Hyde Park. And actually, I have some fun facts for us about Hyde Park. So Hyde Park was initially established by Henry VIII in 1536. When he said, "Excuse me, Westminster Abbey, can I go ahead and use this as a hunting ground?" And basically gave them no choice but to say yes. And it was then open to the public about 100 years later, and particularly for May Day parades. But Queen Caroline in the 18th century did make major improvements to the park as well, but it has provided royals and members of the public with sort of this green getaway to escape the crazy London city streets. It is one of the most famous parks in London. It attracts millions of visitors and globetrotters and tourists and locals every single year. And many people do assume that the park has always been this sort of open greenery where people can explore, but it was actually private for a large portion of its beginning. But yes, so when Henry VIII wanted to hunt a deer in it, he basically stole it from the monks of Westminster Abbey. So that's a bit sad, but also it's not so big. So many people assume that it is the biggest park in London, but it is actually beaten out by three other big parks here. And that doesn't mean that it's small. There are 4,000 trees. There's a huge lake, 350 acres of land, and it also has 545 pieces of art throughout the park itself. Oh, is there a website? Let me ask. Hi, do you have a website for all these? Oh, where is it? A website for this shop? I don't know. There, how can I buy this online? How to buy online? Sorry. Hi, can I buy this online somehow?
Online?
Uh-huh.
You can.
You have a website?
Espresso.
Here we go. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So there we go. Pizzazz, I actually had asked them earlier if they had a website, and they did not, unfortunately. Justina, interesting, Justina. That is not what my research said, but I will thank you. But I will go with your local perspective. Thank you ever so much. Here we go. Oh, look at these. Oh, Justina, I did read your reviews. I will try to not call so many things cool. No promises, though. As you know, I travel quite often, and it is a challenge to be to be not affected by all of the beautiful things that all these lovely countries have. Oh, crepes and waffles. Would you like to see some crepes and waffles, everyone? Here are some of the waffles. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Lynn. Isn't this beautiful? All right. So let's scooch back a little. I've got one more view for us. Then I will save all of my afternoon tea facts for you for the royal tour this afternoon. Oh, look how beautiful. And then I do have some more fun facts for us for the top tourist sites later in the evening. And these will be my last tours on this trip. I can't believe it. I am headed home tomorrow for this trip. All of the Voyagers and we started in Vienna. We were supposed to go to Graz, although I should mention that I was able to visit Graz later, so do check out the virtual recap for that. We went to Salzburg. We went to Brno in the Czech Republic. We tried to go to Hallstatt, but also check out the virtual recap for that. Thanks to reception. We visited Bratislava together. Yesterday, we went to the Covent Garden area, which was so beautiful. Did you all have a good time at these tours? What was your favorite one? Oh, I would love to know. Aren't these just stunning? So next week, I am doing a live tour in Valencia, which is, of course, where I live, at the Christmas markets there, and we might even do some singing at the markets. As you all know, I'm a trained opera singer. I got my master's and my bachelor's at Northwestern University in Chicago, and that was what I did before I was a tour guide. So I would love to bring that into the tour uh, in Valencia. And then also I'm doing a Christmas concert on the 18th. So I would love to have you all join me for that as well. Yes, exactly. Magic gloves are smaller than expected. When you put them on, they stretch. Oh, you are all so knowledgeable. Thank you, Carol Sue. So this brings us to the end of our tour. Thank you all so much for joining me here. We will take a lovely selfie with the Ferris wheel. I'm trying to see if it will adjust. Oh, thank you for your donations, everyone, especially here. The even trying to get into the park costs money. It's one of those places where you walk in. It's like if you looked, you bought it. But yes, tour guides are always researching. We're always reading, even though, yes, I have given all these fun tours in London. It seems like I get to explore it with all of you because I spend so much time finding all of the fun facts and all of the history for all of this. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Much appreciated. Thank you, Toria. Thank you, Sharon B. If you enjoyed the tour, please feel free to let me know what you liked about it. If you didn't enjoy it, Justina. If you didn't enjoy it, please let me know in a private message what you would like to have changed. I think people think that I don't know who leaves the reviews, but I do. Oh, my earrings. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Oh, my favorite review from last week. Becky, Lynn, Joyce, you all make me laugh so hard with your reviews. Thank you so much for those. Much appreciated. I had such a good time. They always bring me such great joy. So thank you so much, everyone. If you are unable to come to the tours later this evening, have a wonderful, merry, or as they say here, a happy Christmas. And we shall do a selfie. 3, 2, 1.